Now that we have Jormungandr installed, we are going to use to set up a new directory where we are going to set up our blockchain. So let's do that. We're going to call it self node, and inside self node we are going to see it's empty. Okay, now let's run the script, Jormungandr scripts bootstrap, and we want to leave the output here. Actually, I prefer to have it giving me saving the configuration in a text file. There you go. Okay, so now we can see that the bootstrap script generated for us blockchain with the Genesis consensus, the REST API port 8443, slot duration 10 seconds, the node version GCLI, the node version Jormungandr, and we got the faucet account, which is the one that got the first tokens, is this address, the public key, the secret key, and the initial tokens. And we have a pool ID because Bootstrap also created a stake pool for us. Now it tells us how to start a node here, how to connect to the API using REST like this one. So given that, let's see what files did the Bootstrap create for us. It created we can see block 0 bin, which is the hash of the Genesis YAML file. The Genesis is the one that has the configuration for this blockchain. You should open it and read the documentation about it. Then we have the config YAML file, which is the configuration for the node. It also created this script for us, fund send certificate. We're going to use this later to delegate stake. Faucet send money, which is how we transfer money from the faucet to another account. Genesis YAML, we mentioned it. Initial configuration, I created this file with the T command so that you know the initial configuration or the initial output, this one here, it's saved to a text file, which it's useful later. And the pool secret.yaml, which is the part of the configuration for the stake pool. Okay, with that information, now let's do some simple things. For example, let's start the node, which is with this command at the top, right here. So that's how you start the node. I'm going to set up the same thing, except that I'm going to use this redirect, so that I'm going to output the output to my node.log, and I'm going to run it in the background with the ampersand in the end. So now I see here that we have a process ID, which means the node is running and is running in the background. If I actually want to see the output, I just do tile-f my node.log, and now we see that the server is actually running. Okay, you see, and here we see that a new block was successfully added to the blockchain, so that's good. And the logs are being written to my node.log. Okay, Okay, now with that, let's do some simple operations. For example, let's review the initial balance on the faucet account. So in order to do that, we need the account. We need the account. You remember I saved the configuration in initial configuration. So here, I think I saved it. I can see the account, which is this one at the top. I'm going to use the Shelley and the API for the CLI. So rest v0 get account address and the API address, which is right here. What else do I need? Account. I need to rest v0 account. You do that, and we can see that the faucet has that initial amount. Okay,